Hi there, how are you doing today? I want to talk about self learning, and I want to know your experiences with learning. How do you learn best? Are you a bookworm? Do you learn best when you're in the quiet and reading books? Do you need someone to talk you through things? Do you find that lived experience is better for you than book learning? Because I think we all need that combination of things. For me, I need that combination of things. And I really do believe that hands on experience and learning as you move through life is as valuable, if not more valuable, than schooling. A lot of the time, schooling is about teaching you how to pass the exam. It's like learning how to drive. They teach you how to pass the exam. You really only start to learn how to drive and, look out for other people on the road and that kind of thing when you're actively driving on a regular basis. And we're all still learning all of the time when we drive because there's a lot of idiots on the road, basically. So for me, as much as I got a lot out of education and I want to go back to education, formal education, I really do find that learning and self-learning, whether it's University of YouTube or whether it's books or having a friend talk me through something, I get so much out of it. I really, really do. And I've been privileged this week to have several friends who have knowledge in this YouTube-y stuff, like being able to do stuff like this and the transition screen at the beginning and that kind of thing, just to up my game. It's not something I know anything about. And if you saw my recent live, you will understand exactly what I mean by that. I am not an expert. I am not polished in any way in this YouTube business. And I love the fact that there is so much to learn. I've talked about this in a few videos where, I spend a lot of time researching how to do this YouTube thing because tech, not my forte. As I said to my friend last night, if you want useless information, like what nuts can explode in transit, I'm your gal. I have plenty of that not useful information. But when it comes to technology and that kind of thing, it does not come naturally to me. And that gets worse as you get older because technology moves so quickly. My kids know how to cast their favourite shows from their tablet onto the TV. It took us ages to work out how to stop it. Kids just inherently pick this stuff up. And as you get older and technology gets, more advanced, it becomes harder. And this YouTube thing isn't just about, turning the camera on. You've got to be informative and you've got to be interesting and, can get really stressful. And I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying to up my game for you. And for me. There is a huge sense of achievement in learning something, whether that's learning from someone else. And I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. I think there is a real power in saying, I don't know, can you teach me? Because I had, an amazing phone call with a friend earlier on in over the weekend, I think, end of last week, where we talked through some of this stuff. I had an amazing Zoom call with someone last night. They dedicated 3 hours, just over 3 hours of their time to teach me how to use OBS Studio. And they are responsible for this. How cool is this? The fact that they took time, my friends took time to make something like that is just amazing. And I am very, very lucky that I have friends that will do that. I don't know what I've done to deserve these people, but I need to work it out so I can keep doing it. So, even when something doesn't come naturally to you, you can absolutely learn. I know I have, and it still doesn't come naturally to me and it feels very alien. But don't be afraid to suck at something new and try something new. Learn for yourself. The University of YouTube is open for business 24 hours a day, but also you've got people like me and other content creators who are, really wanting to educate as well as entertain. If you have a question, approach one of us. If you think that's within our wheelhouse, get involved. Use our email addresses or Linktree and send us a DM on social media. Leave a comment, because your interaction with us, a lot of the time, that's why we do it. We want to be able to reach out and help and educate and normalize, in my case, normalize mental health, physical health issues, and make sure that you're not alone. Don't be afraid to suck at something new. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I don't know. Can you teach me? It really is the most powerful phrase I know, because it shows a willingness to learn, and the vast majority of people will react to that in a really wonderfully positive way. So tell me your experiences with education. I know a lot of people that really did not get on with school, but really flourished at sixth form or college or university, or have flourished in self-learning or apprenticeships or learning on the job. All of those things are valid ways to learn. Picking up a book or, using YouTube to educate yourself, it's all valid. But I want to know what your experiences with it are. Because I think, we're all different, and we can share ideas on how to inform ourselves, how to learn something new. And it's always valuable. Thank you very much. If you found value in this video, please hit the like, consider subscribing, but get involved in the comments. I want to hear from you. Thank you very much for being here, and I will speak to you soon.